Bill, take care of
Very good,
yourself.
thank you.
Bill Strauss.
Thank you.
With the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. Wheat prices on the rise as drought destroys crops in Russia. What does it mean to you here at home? And Redbeacon.com, it's a startup raising cash in this tough economy. How'd those guys do it? The co-founder and CEO joins me coming up.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be following that Fidelity green line?
Well, yeah, but it keeps leading me back to my old office. I think it might be broken.
Or maybe it's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, but what could it be trying? Oh, I left my 401k at my old job. And I left a jacket on the back of my door. But I think the line's talking about my 401k.
Leave a 401k behind? Roll it over with a company that's helping more people reach retirement than anyone else. When it comes to investing, never settle. Fidelity Investments.
Hi, may I help you?
Yes, I hear Progressive has lots of discounts on car insurance. Can I get in on that?
Are you a safe driver?
Yes.
Discount. Do you own a home?
Yes.
Discount. Are you gonna buy online?
Yes.
Discount! Isn't getting discounts great?
Yes!
There's no discount for agreeing with me.
Yeah, I got carried away.
It happens to me all the time.
Helping you save money. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Tonight on Money Rocks, ring the alarm. Bell, California has taxpayers up in arms. Now we expose pricey pensions and voter fraud with DA Steve Cooley on Fox Business.
Change the way you feel about moving with one call to DirecTV. Then experience our award-winning customer satisfaction, including free professional installation at your new home, a free DVR or HD receiver upgrade. Plus, ask about getting 21 of the best movie channels free for 3 months. It all adds up to over $200 in additional savings. The 5-Star Movers Connection. Compliments of DirecTV.
You get job benefits, company benefits, even card member benefits. But did you know DirecTV comes with benefits too?
I get instant updates sent to my phone about free offers and exclusive DirecTV content. I joined them on Facebook and I follow them on Twitter.
I use the customer info channel to master my remote and unleash the power of my DVR, all by going to Channel 1.
You've got the benefits of the best TV. DirecTV.
At J.G. Wentworth, we say get cash now for your structured settlement.
J.G. Wentworth? Cash now?
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
J.G. Wentworth is right. It's my money and I need it now.
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 If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, J.G. Wentworth can help. We'll buy all or part of your structured settlement for a lump sum cash amount so you can pay bills that have piled up as a result of an injury or an inability to work. Call J.G. Wentworth now and speak to one of our structured settlement specialists. You'll get a no-cost appraisal and have all of your questions answered. The call is free and there's no obligation.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 1-866-705-3248. 1-866-705-3248.
Some breaking news to bring you on a net neutrality agreement between Google and Verizon. And this net neutrality essentially deals with companies not deciding who can use how much bandwidth, so to speak. So Google and Verizon have agreed that net neutrality should exist for wireline service. This is old school internet service. With wireless services, however, which is the fastest growing part of telecom, those services can have differentiated plans and services. So a bit of a net neutrality agreement between Google and Verizon. Meantime, the drought that's hitting Russia's wheat crop and the Kremlin's sudden decision to stop exporting wheat having consequences felt far and wide, really around the world. Ashley Webster is back in London for some reason. Ashley, can we expect to see definitely higher prices for anything using wheat at the grocery store?
Well, that is the fear, Dagan, but there's a lot of people right now who say, wait a minute, this is all overdone. You know, last Friday, wheat futures took off, hitting $8.68 a bushel. That is a two-year high after Russia says we're going to stop our exports of wheat from mid-August through the end of the year. Sent a shiver through the wheat market. But since then, prices have been trending down. December delivery wheat now trading at around $7.36 a bushel. That's down 2.5%. But keep this in mind, for the year, Chicago wheat has gained an impressive 36%. So what's going on right now, and how could it affect the prices at the store? Well, we have a crippling drought in Russia, where a state of emergency has been declared in 28 states there that produce wheat. Russia also battling a massive problem with wildfires that are also decimating crops and towns. Now, we've also seen flooding rains in Canada just during the planting season, and you guessed it, locusts in Australia. It's all become very biblical. All have combined to scare the market about a potential shortage of wheat and raising fears of another severe shortage that led to those deadly food riots back in 2007 when everyone started to store rice. But observers say, hold on, the world's biggest supplier of wheat, namely the United States, actually has a surplus of the grain, and there is no acute shortage, they say. In fact, stockpiles in the U.S. are up 10% from June's forecast, but that hasn't stopped food retailers, even here in England and the European Union, from warning consumers, get ready for higher prices on bread, cereal, and beer. Russia, by the way, the world's second largest producer of barley, and that crop used by many farmers as animal feed, which has led to forecasts of rising prices on meat and poultry. But everyone, the industry experts say, don't buy into this. And put this also into perspective, the International Food Policy Research Institute, it's a mouthful, but they have this to say. They say less than 2% of the world's food supply has been affected by all of this, Dagan. So will prices go up? They shouldn't, because the fundamentals are just not supporting what we are seeing in the wheat market, and that is why prices are already starting to come down.
Ashley, thank you. Ashley Webster in London.
Sure.
Redbeacon's slogan is, whatever you need, done. And when it comes to success and millions of dollars in financing, this new company is getting it done. The CEO joins me on the Network of Opportunity, Fox Business.
Keep your cotton picking fingers out my curly hair.
It's no secret, having a diversified portfolio is common sense. Do you have a strategy, or are your investments tied to only one or two asset classes? Having a mix of assets may help diversify your risk, and that's why many people consider adding gold to their portfolio. In fact, the price of gold has appreciated every year for the past 10 years. So isn't it time you considered owning gold? Our clients own physical gold, not gold funds or gold stocks. Our gold European francs and proof American coins are popular because of the features and benefits they provide, like our price guarantee program. Gold is an asset with intrinsic value, and that's important in these uncertain economic times. Goldline makes it easy for you to get started. Call now for your free investor's kit. There's no obligation to purchase. Our account executives are here Monday through Saturday to serve you. Choose Goldline, the company that has been helping clients acquire gold since 1960. It's common sense. Diversify your portfolio. Call Goldline today.
At Schwab, traders have always gotten more. Now they get it for less. Every online equity trade is just $8.95, flat. Make one trade or 100, $8.95. Trade 10 shares or 10,000, $8.95. Put everything Schwab has to work for you. Extensive research, live access to active trading specialists, and our 24-hour support. You get it all, and you get it all for $8.95 a trade. Then trade with some serious tools, from our advanced charting to trailing stops and everything in between. You can even help give your trading an edge with free seminars on topics like risk management, ETF strategies, and much more. Every bit of it is still just $8.95. Every online equity trade, every trader, every day. Switch to Schwab today and get one more thing that sets Schwab apart. 250 free trades. So start getting more for less. Visit schwab.com/active-trader or call 1-800-774-7655 today.
This guy's into camping. What about that guy?
Oh, yeah. I could definitely go for some serious romance.
Okay? You're so beautiful.
Oh, my back!
movie date. Would be nice.
Yeah.
Zoosk, the online dating site that lets you date your way, whether you want to browse, flirt, or find your soulmate. Zoosk.com.
Redbeacon is a website that connects people who need certain services, clean your house, with professionals who provide them. It launched a year ago in the midst of one sour economy, but now it's thriving and raising millions of dollars in funding. Redbeacon just received big money. How much? $7.4 million, and may be moving into your neighborhood. Here to tell us all about it, Ethan Anderson, co-founder and CEO of Redbeacon. Ethan, it only took you a year to raise the money. How hard was it?
Well, it was not too bad. I think that we made a very conscious decision not to try to raise money until we felt very confident that we could use that money wisely and expand the service. So we stayed very local, just in one market in the Bay Area for about 8 or 9 months and we kept iterating on the product until we felt like it was ready to come into every neighborhood in America, and that's when we hit the fundraising track hard.
Ethan, it's really amazing what you did, because for people who don't know your story, you won TechCrunch 50 last year, then turned around and launched the service. You and your two co-founders or former Googlers, you really went out on your own in a very tough environment. So it sounds like you got gravy now, gravy to spend. How many cities are you targeting?
I think we're initially going to target the major American metros. There's about 20 major cities that you can get critical mass with a lot of consumers and a lot of service businesses. And from there, we'll probably start expanding into secondary markets. But we want to be in all the top major American cities over the next 2 years.
Well, that's bold. How much have you grown in San Francisco? And as you talk about the growth there, kind of explain how you match people's needs with people who provide services in local communities.
That's right. I mean, so just to step back, the way the product works is that consumers come to Redbeacon to request local services. And we have a special kind of matching system that we built to find the best service providers in your city to respond to your job. And they come back with a price quote and their available appointment times, and you can select one online. Very much like the way Expedia kind of revolutionized travel by bringing you back all the prices and schedules and allowing you to book with one click instead of you going to a travel agent or calling each airline individually. One of the things that we were really impressed by, because a lot of people were worried about this chicken and egg problem we would face, is that the local businesses loved it. Several thousand businesses in the Bay Area signed up almost immediately after launch, thinking this is a great way to get new customers and to get themselves out there.
That's one upside to a very tough economy, Ethan. And also, speaking of tough economies, you decided to start this company and found it in California, of all places. Would you consider at this point moving it out of Cali at all?
Yeah, the plan is exactly that. It was to make sure that it worked in our home market, the San Francisco Bay Area, because we know this market best because we live here. But the idea is keep iterating and understanding your consumers and your users and improving the design, the features, working out little bugs. And when you feel confident that this business works in one market, raise a lot of capital to aggressively expand into the rest of the major cities. And that's exactly what we're doing. It took us, 8 or 9 months before we felt like we'd reached that point, and we didn't want to do it any sooner than that because we felt like we could burn millions of dollars on potentially the wrong product.
Ethan, how many people are you hiring quickly?
We're hiring probably about 10 people right now, all on the software engineering, marketing, and design side. So that's actually one of the reasons why we had to raise that money, is to build up our team to support that expansion.
Ethan, it was great to see you. Best of luck. Please come back very soon. Ethan Anderson, co-founder and CEO of Redbeacon. Check it out. And check out Brian Sullivan. He's up next after this Fox Business Brief.
I'm Robert Gray. Here's your Fox Business Brief. Details emerging about the Defense Department's efforts to trim its budget. According to the Associated Press, a major military command in Virginia will be eliminated. Also, use of outside contractors will be cut by 10% next year. The plan, which will be announced later today, is part of the department's effort to cut $100 billion from its budget over the next 5 years. Meanwhile, Chrysler CEO says the automaker has more tough work ahead following its second quarter results. Chrysler narrowing its loss to $172 million thanks to growing sales. The automaker remains